Hi, this is Catherine Rose. I'm with Board Game Geek here at SPIEL 2016. I'm sitting here with Ronny Verboort from Lookout Spiele and Mayfair Games, and he's here to talk about Colonists. So, tell me about this meaty game. That's a heavy box.
The Colonists, it is our new release this year. It's an epic strategy game. Why is it epic? So I think from 3 points of view it could be really called as epic because first of all, the obvious one, the box, the size of the box. Right here on the board we have just around about 1/4 of the whole material. This box is just about 100 grams lighter than the Cabrera box. So it is really
it's up there. This is just a fraction of the pieces you see here on the table.
Around about 1/3. There's not that much wood included, but the most
There's
stuff
a lot of cardboard,
paper, a lot of punch boards here. The second thing is the range of the game in kind of width and depth. So we can play 4 ages, and this is the third reason why we have here an epic game. It takes up to 4 hours and more.
Oh wow! So this is a meaty game.
Right. So, but it really depends what you play. So, as I was just saying, you can play up to 4 ages. You can also say, okay, I just want to play the first age, the third one only. So it's really flexible.
You can mix and match and choose if you want to play the whole thing or just half, or just pick and choose here and there.
Right, you can play scenarios, you can play different kinds of
So there's scenarios that come with the box as well?
These days in our new magazine we provide some scenarios for this game as well.
Great.
So, but let's talk about the game itself. So, what is it actually about? So, The Colonists is a game about building up your own colony, your own community. It is a worker placement / worker movement game split up into 2 areas. Right here on the player boards you have your own colony to build up, and right here in the middle it is your capital city where you do your main actions. Right here on your capital city you have this worker movement part. That means you step up to 3 action tiles and you do all actions showing up right here. That means on my turn I can say, okay, I do 1, 2, 3, getting wood, getting clay, and turning wood over to boards.
Aha. And these are things that you're doing in your home city so that you can then have the resources to build up your colony, is that right?
Right, correct. And you always can also say, okay, I want to jump over to the market from any place you want. Like here you could say, okay, I'm out of any market, you jump over to the market, and each round we have different kind of market actions. So there's another flexibility given. On your home board, on your colony board, you have the second part of worker placement. Here it's really worker placement. As you can see right here, you have different types of buildings like farms, factories, and later on also casinos and stuff. And these buildings or these factories are not producing anything without workers. The same on the right-handed side on the warehouses. You cannot store anything in the warehouse if a worker is not placed there. Your workers, respectively your inhabitants, have different grades, so to say. So maybe you think now, okay, we have the green player color, we have the yellow ones, and we have the red ones. No, everyone's playing with these kinds of workers. The green ones are the farmers, the yellow ones are the citizens, and the red ones are the industrials. So this is really on the latest age, on the highest level of development. And some buildings you have to put certain type of workers. Like here we have the iron ore. You're only allowed to put yellow or citizens to work in here.
And that's the little symbol down in the corner here indicates what worker that you can
help. Like here in the bar, only farmers are allowed to work there. The same, of course, on the farms. And of course, if your inhabitants or are developing, also of course your buildings have to develop, and also of course the needs of the inhabitants are getting higher and higher. So the farmers really do not have any needs in kind of resources. The citizens have a bit more, and of course the industrials at the end need really a lot of resources to keep them happy, so
yes,
to say.
Yes, of course. Because they need their materials to be able to do their work.
And some say, or some could now say, okay, hey, this pretty much sounds like the computer game Anno. And honestly saying, Anno was so the initiator of this project. Because in Anno, you know, it's the same like developing your own colony, your own
building
city.
it from the ground up, right?
Right, your own civilizations. And this is what we have actually right here. Again, it's a really long game, but...
You said there were different ages. Does that mean the gameplay is different in each of the ages?
No, you're just developing further. So we start really with small... First of all, with a really small capital city, because the capital city is also really growing up. And also with really simple buildings and only farmers.
And then whereas in the later...
And the later ages, you get your inhabitants
you have a larger
developed,
city
you get a larger city. Correct.
More choices.
Yeah, and therefore, of course, the earlier ages, you can play much faster because you have less actions, and the age 3 and 4, of course, take a bit longer.
Very much the gameplay. I see it says between 30 and 240 minutes, so...
Correct. So
it's a very, very tight.
Yeah, but the cool thing is we have here a kind of saving mode. So usually when having a board game right here, you would do just a picture and say, okay, I have to rebuild it exactly as it was right here in the picture. But we have a kind of paper, and there you can just note certain information. You can bring the whole game back to the box, bring it up next time on the table.
Find your paper, and then you can reset everything.
Exactly, you can reset it, but you will not reset it 100% as it was before, but all relations between points, resources, and so on remain. So that means the game even develops without playing it.
Interesting. Very interesting. How many players can you play?
1 to 4.
So nice, meaty, but also versatile strategy game.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That is Colonists from Lookout, SPIEL, and Mayfair Games.
Thank you.
Thank you.